Okay, so watch at whichever speed you prefer. I know double speed, 1.5 speed, or just regular speed. I should say 6 minutes for this. Okay, and they're going to be just here on the left. Okay, so yes, tea or coffee, or maybe it's apéro hour for some of you. But yes, it's about, let's spend about 6 minutes doing this. You already have culture lag, the video link for that, and this is dedicated to part 2 for 10 MCQs and part 5, which we'll see in a little while. You can see part 2 and part 5 are indicated. So yeah, the 10 points on Meta XID. You remember Mr. X, there you go. The Meta ID, the XID, is like a digital shadow constantly following you around. Okay, and what is interesting about this digital shadow, it gives really high points in the data sets, and these high points, these spikes in activity become useful ways of telling a story. Okay, and other companies and agencies are using this data. So intelligence agencies for security, trackers for publicity, and credit rating agencies for financial reasons. Okay, and to weigh up the benefits or the consequences, we say it gives us more convenience to share our data, more convenience and more safety. Okay, in terms of safety, we had the state of emergency, which is part of this story, which was lowered. The state of emergency was actually dismissed, and a new law was introduced, not to replace the state of emergency, but just to tighten up security. So the anti-terror law was introduced. Okay, in terms of the Fish S list, will you know if you're on the list? No, of course not. And the 16 severities of security when it comes to the Fish S, so 16 levels. Okay, and there's the famous adage, the quote, people that shrug their shoulders, I have nothing to hide. So yeah, I've got nothing to fear, therefore I've nothing to hide. Mr. X, did he have anything to hide? Well, he had acted in a performance on stage, and he was a little bit worried. So the researchers picked up on that through the meta stalking to look at a performance that he had taken part in. Okay, and the advertising side, so trackers are present constantly, and Facebook was more active than the Google trackers. So Facebook was more active, and yeah, so meta stalking, that's it. Pretty much like your digital shadow. All right, next. Okay, so maybe, yes, take a little pause, or just continue to part 5. Part 5 now is the Guess Who. So a list of people and what they are known for. We've already seen these in the presentations. Okay, so what are they known for? There's the 10 things that they've done or achieved or been participating in. There's one decoy on the sheet, so there'll be 11 things, but 10 people. Okay, so Hans Rosling, Schwartzman, Schwartz, Tim Berners-Lee, and Neil Turok. And you can see here I've just left in the 5 that relate to these people, and we'll look a little bit more at that. And on the other side of the coin, we have Camille Narrate, Grace Hopper, Ada Lovelace, Katherine Johnson, and Carmen Ortiz. Again, I've removed the job specs that don't relate and left the ones in just as a memory aid. Okay, so we've got 5 men and 5 women in this situation. So we know that Tim Berners-Lee is the domestic internet founder. Okay, Schwartzman, an elite investor. Okay, and Camille Narrate, she was in Lithuania helping advocate for talent to come home. So let's play a little bit of Guess Who. Carmen Ortiz, Tim Berners-Lee, Schwartz. And we have RSS feed, domestic internet founder, or a US prosecutor. I think you remember, maybe, yes. Carmen Ortiz, the US prosecutor. Okay, an internet founder, Tim Berners-Lee, and RSS for Schwartz. Okay, a second guess who before we move on. An elite investor or a founder of an educational institution. I think this might obviously be Neil Turok, being the educational institution founder of AIMS, the African Institute for Maths and Science, and the elite investor Schwartzman. Okay, and another way of jogging your memory. Camille Narrate. What's her actual job role? Okay, well, she advocates for talent. Okay. And other talented individuals here, we have Ada Lovelace, Catherine Johnson, Grace Hopper, responsible for mechanical algorithms, programming and coding, popularity, or guiding the mission for NASA Apollo's mission. There you go. There's the reveal. So Ada Lovelace, mechanical algorithms, Catherine Johnson, who helped navigate NASA's Apollo mission, and Grace Hopper for making semantic coding accessible to many people. And in terms of information, we have a statistician who you have not yet met. This is the 10th on the list. Interesting, we'll look at that in further sessions. But Hans Rosling, that's one name that you need to know for this. Okay, so Hans Rosling, a statistician. Schwartzman, an elite investor. Schwartz for the RSS feed. Tim Berners-Lee, domestic internet. Neil Turok, educational institution founder. Camille Narrate, advocates for new talent. Grace Hopper popularized programming. And Ada Lovelace brought us the mechanical algorithms. And Catherine Johnson helped navigate NASA's Apollo mission. And that leaves us Carmen Ortiz, the not so friendly US prosecutor. Okay, so there you go. There's 10 names, and that's for part 5. Okay, enjoy. Cheers.